What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sly Geordie back for another Need for Speed video, and today we're going to be talking about the Deluxe Edition, Deluxe Palace Edition, whatever you want to call it, for Need for Speed Unbound. Now, before I decide to talk about my thoughts on this, I want to preface this by saying I am excited for Need for Speed Unbound. I think it looks absolutely incredible. I think it looks awesome. Virtually, I wanted a Need for Speed Heat 2. You can go all the way back to my Need for Speed 2021 video that I made 2 years ago, and I said that I would have wanted a Need for Speed Heat 2, and it looks like Unbound is virtually going to be that, with a bunch of new stuff added on top of it. Honestly, I'm really excited. But, and there's always a but with these things, aren't there? Especially when EA is involved. But I don't think EA, obviously, they don't have anything to do with this, except from the pricing. This edition, this Palace Edition, sucks. It really does. Let me bring it up on my phone. So, with this Palace Edition, you get new driving effects. Cool, I guess, but you get that from pre-ordering it as well. Exclusive character pose and banner artwork. Decals, license plates, special clothing packs. That's all fine and cool, but it's the cars that we get which is my problem. With the exception of the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT Black Edition, all of these cars we've already had in the game. 2 of these cars we've had for 2 games since Payback. 1 of these cars, as you can tell by the screen, we've had since Need for Speed 2015, 3 games ago. And the GT Black Series, well, guess what? We've had the OG Mercedes-Benz AMG GT since this game, 3 games ago, Need for Speed 2015. Now, from what I've seen, we don't even get any like special body kits, or if there is, regardless, like new body parts, regardless, they're already in the game. I don't know about the Black Series, that might be exclusive to the Deluxe Edition, but either way, it's all already in the game. All you kind of get with these special cars are special wraps. This sucks. And guess what? Guess what? They're expecting you to pay a further £10. Convert that to dollars if you want. Yeah, so it's going to be $59.99 Unbound to get it. It's $69.99 to get this Deluxe Edition. Excuse me. A further £10 for extra cosmetics and vehicles that are already in the game, or one that is virtually just another version of a car that is already in the game. I'm sorry, but what kind of... That might be one of the worst Deluxe Editions I have ever seen. That actually might be the worst Deluxe Edition in any Need for Speed that I have seen. I don't know, Need for Speed 2015's Deluxe Edition wasn't too much better, but I'm pretty sure the GTR body kit, the M3 GTR body kit, along with the wrap, was exclusive to the Deluxe Edition. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but with Payback, with the Platinum Edition, you got new cars. The new cars that were there, you got them, or was it the Payback Deluxe Edition? Either way, you got them. You got a bunch of... It's very similar to Payback's thing, but the thing with Payback's Deluxe Edition was that these cars that you were getting with these special wraps and special cosmetics, all of those cars were new cars. Need for Speed Heat's Deluxe Edition, in my opinion, was the best. Yes, most of the cars that were in this Deluxe Edition... Well, actually no, none of the cars that were in the Heat Deluxe Edition were... old. They were all new, from what I remember, but they had special body kits that you couldn't get without the Deluxe Edition. Yes, you couldn't put them on other cars neither, but still, those body kits, those wraps, those cars were exclusive to you. With this Palace Edition, with the screenshots that I've seen of these Palace cars, Palace is, I think it's a cosmetic, it's some kind of cosmetic company, clothing company, etc. I do like how they're getting a lot of sponsors sort of cars. There's a Puma car, pretty sure there's an Adidas one. Some other things. Some big companies. It's cool. It's really cool, and that's standard. with this Palace Edition, I've never even heard of this company, by the way. But with this Palace Edition, we're getting cars that were already in the game, minus one, which is literally just a modified version of a car that was already in the game 3 games ago. Special wraps that, by the way, people can just recreate. I saw the Grand Sport KS Edition wrap remade a bunch of times for the OG Grand Sport in Heat, so that's still possible. And for the special cosmetics and driving effects, you can just get a close equivalent. Like, if one of the Palace Edition driving events is like steel blue, you can just use cyan, you know? Like, you can pretty much just recreate this Palace Edition without needing to buy a further £10. What is that? Don't buy that. Just don't. It's a lazy addition, you know? I'm not saying they're being scummy or anything, you know? I firmly believe they mean well, but it's laziness from what I'm seeing. This is the worst Deluxe Edition I've seen for Need for Speed since the reboot. So this is the worst one I've seen. I don't know about Deluxe Editions before 2015, but I can firmly say of the Deluxe Editions that I know of, that I've purchased, and I've purchased them for every game since 2015. I purchased it for 2015, I purchased it for Payback, I purchased it for Heat after finding out the game was really, really good. I just pre-ordered the standard at first. But I'm not going to do that with this game. Regardless if it's really, really good, I don't think I'm going to buy this Deluxe Edition. Even if the game's really good, I don't want to treat it the same as Heat, because Heat deserved it, and Heat was offering up some genuine exclusive things, like those body kits, the KS Edition body kits that was so cool. But this edition is not offering anything out of the norm. It's not offering anything that is, in my opinion, valued at £10. I think that is just so lazy. It's so lazy. I'll have a look at these screenshots that I've taken, like maybe there's anything else. No, so the cars you get is the AMG GT Black Series, which is a new car, but again, we already had different versions of this car, very similar looking versions in previous games, so you can just recreate it, you know? Kind of like people did, they remade the AMG GTR in Payback until that car got added in Heat, you know? The Golf GTI 1976, that car was literally a Deluxe Edition car for Payback, or was it? I don't know. Actually, no, it wasn't in Payback. It was in 2015. The Golf GTI was in 2015 as well. So 3 of these cars virtually were already in this game, the reboot, 3 fucking games ago, 7 fucking years ago. That sounds even worse. 3 of these cars were in the game 7 years ago, essentially. The G-Wagon. Who the fuck cares about a G-Wagon, bro? That was in Payback, and I've never seen a single person drive a G-Wagon since Payback. I've never seen it, ever. This is a horrible addition, bro. The more I look at it, like, it doesn't even offer you any extra bank, you know? Like, pre-ordering the standard gives you 150,000 bank. I like how it says multiplayer use only as well, so we're gonna have like 2 different... Is there going to be like 2 different modes? Is the multiplayer and the single player going to be kind of separate? Or is there going to be a separate multiplayer mode like Speed List and Most Wanted 2012? That'd be really cool. Nothing to do with this video though right now. You get new... Right, in their words. New gassy driving effects, exclusive character pose and banner artwork, Mashman decals and license plate, special clothing pack containing 20 unique items. I'm sorry, but this isn't enough. It isn't enough to warrant £10 extra for a Deluxe Edition. Don't buy this. You're wasting... I mean, if you really want to, sure. It's not a scam or anything. It's just lazy. It's really, really, really lazy, and it's just not worth the extra £10. I'd wait until the Deluxe Edition upgrades on offer. But as of right now, again, it doesn't warrant an extra £10. If it said something like, oh, you'll get to play the game early. Like, yeah, sure. Awesome. I would get it then, you know, like WWE 2K used to do. If you got the Deluxe Edition, you got to play the game 3 days early. You know, And I would have appreciated something like that with this edition, and I wouldn't have had to make this video. But again, this edition sucks, and yeah, that's pretty much there's not much else to say. Like, if you value your money, don't buy this until the deluxe edition upgrade is on offer or something, you know? It's really not worth it. Again, this is the worst deluxe edition I've seen for Need for Speed since the reboot. And at least with the reboot, it was only offering you a car and a wrap and a body kit, but that car was of importance. It was the M3 GTR, you know? There's nothing here that is offered that's any good, you know? They could have offered Razor's Mustang or Cross's Corvette, anything, but this, like, nobody cares about these cars, and the cosmetics people aren't going to care about regardless, because you'll have all these other ones in the standard, you know? Either way, I don't like to sound negative. I am really excited for Need for Speed Unbound. I think it's going to be a great game. It has the makings of being one of the greatest Need for Speeds, you know? So, we'll have to wait and see, but as for this Palace Edition, a big no. Big no in my book. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to buy this edition. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming very, very soon. The next Need for Speed video I'll be doing will be the farewell video to Need for Speed Heat. So if you're on PS4, be sure to give me your PSN. Be sure to also be on the stream. Yeah, give me the PSN on the stream and I can add you and then you can all join. That'd be really, really cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next Need for Speed video. Until next time, peace.